Welcome to my League of Legends beginner's guide. You just start to play League of Legends and you need help to understand the game, then you just clicked on the right video. In today's video I try to help you understand League of Legends by explaining the basics. Let's begin with the map. The map has two sides, at the top the red side and at the bottom the blue side. Every side has three lanes. The bot lane, the mid lane and the top lane. The area between these lanes is called the jungle. In the middle is a big river. At the top side of the map is the Baron Pit, where early in the game a so-called Herald and later a so-called Baron spawns. These are monsters that you have to slay to get bonuses within the game. At the bottom of the map is the Dragon Pit, where the dragon spawns during the game. If your team slay the dragons, your team gets a bonus. Now back to the lanes. On every lane there are 3 towers, or also called turrets. You have to destroy them before you can reach the base. Now, how exactly do you win the game? If you destroy 3 turrets on the lane as I mentioned before, you have reached the base. This base you can see here is the base of the blue side. In the left bottom corner is the fountain. At the beginning you spawn there, but you also can get there by walking back from the lane, or recall with the letter B on your keyboard. Also when you die you respawn at the fountain. The big blue crystal is called the Nexus. The enemy goal of the game is to destroy your Nexus, and your goal is to destroy the enemy Nexus. The Nexus is protected by 2 additional turrets. The 3 crystals a little bit further away from Nexus are called inhibitors. These inhibitors spawn minions. The inhibitors are protected by one of the 3 towers on each lane. You can't just walk to the Nexus and attack it. You have to take the 3 towers on the lane out first, then the inhibitor and then the Nexus turret before you can attack the Nexus. There are 4 different kind of minions. In each wave are 3 melee minions and 3 caster minions. These are spawned by the inhibitor and walk down the lane and push the lane. Your job is to help them kill enemy minions and enemy champions. In every third minion wave there is a cannon, or also called siege minion. These minions are stronger. If you destroy an enemy inhibitor, for example on the bot lane, then in every wave in the bot lane, before the enemy inhibitor respawns, will also have a super minion. These are extremely tanky and do a lot of damage. If enemy minions die near you, basically nothing happens. But if you last hit them with an attack or ability, you get gold. So it is important that you kill minions to get gold, to buy new items and to get stronger. If an enemy tower attacks you, with every next attack he deals 30% bonus damage, up to 120 bonus damage. This damage resets after a tower has not shot an enemy for 3 seconds. Don't try ever to attack an enemy tower without minions, because you deal 66% less damage without minions, so the tower will kill you anyway. Towers are created to focus minions and not you, so when you push with minions, the towers don't attack you as long as a living minion is in range of the tower, and as long you don't attack an enemy champion. Tower can also see invisible champions. League of Legends has 148 champions in total, and every one of these has its unique 5 abilities. To discover new champions, you best go to the collection and then to champions. Then you can click on a champion to read and see what his abilities do. Make sure to play the tutorial. The tutorial is straightforward, simple and gives you a good insight into the game, and the basic things are explained. There are different roles in the game. We have heard about the top lane before. In the top lane, 1 champion of each team has its place. These champions are mostly tanks or bruisers. Tanks and bruisers are champions with a lot of health. They are the front line of your team and their job is to tank incoming enemy damage. One simple champion which is easy to play and I strongly recommend is Garen. Now to the jungle. Each team has one jungler. His job is to do jungle camps. Jungle camps are monsters which are not controlled by a real player. The jungler's duty is also to slay dragons and heralds and barons, but for that he needs the team. His duty is also to walk on a lane, for example in the mid lane, to help you kill the enemy laner. This process is called ganking. One champion I recommend is Ramos. The mid lane is controlled by mages and assassins. These are champions that can kill enemies real quick. An easy champion on the mid lane that I recommend is Annie. The bot lane is something special. The bot lane is the only lane on which two players play each team. First, the ADC. The word ADC is short for attack damage carry. You play a marksman as ADC. Marksmen are ranged champions which do not have a lot of health but insane damage. Their job is to do damage to the enemy team. An easy champion to start would be Miss Fortune. Caused by the ADC's weakness of health, they need protection, which they get from the support. The support is the second champion, which is played on the bottom lane. Supports are often tanks or mages. Their job is to protect their ADC by tanking, healing the ADC, rooting, stunning or immobilizing enemy champions. One champion I recommend is Blitzcrank. Now there are runes. These runes you can choose before the game starts. They can give you different kind of things like more damage, more health, the ability to attack faster and a lot more. It is really important to have the right runes. There are a lot of runes and it's hard to choose them by yourself, so I recommend going on a web page like champion.gg. There you can give the name of your champion into a searching window. After you have done this, there is a lot of useful information, for example which runes you should use, or what you should buy and how to level up your abilities. Every champion has, as I mentioned before, 5 unique abilities. One passive ability, which is always here and you cannot level up. Then 4 active abilities. Your Q, W, E and R. Each of them you can level 5 times, except your R. Your R is the ultimate ability of your champion. You can only level your R 3 times. When you kill enemy minions you get experience points. If you have collected enough experience points you get a level up. Level 18 is the max level. You can level up your abilities how you want, except that your R you can only level up on level 6, 11 and 16. There are also 9 summon spells. You can choose 2 of them each game. These are not unique, so every player can choose 2 of these 9. Essential is Flash, and the second summon spell depends upon your role. There is also a shop in the game. You can buy items to get more health, damage or ability power. This item costs gold, and you can get gold by last hitting minions or killing champions, destroying towers or killing Baron. There are 2 types of damage in the game, physical and magical damage. Your League shop always has recommended items, and when you buy these you should be fine at the beginning. Now we are at the end of my guide. I hope it helped you and you liked it. Thanks for watching, and if you liked it don't forget to like and subscribe.